Vitaly Petrov, who sit on board with Nico Hülkenberg. Driver's eye view here of the race start. We wait for the lights to go on ahead of us. They're holding them for an incredibly long time before the green flag waves on the drivers. I can see out of my commentary booth. The lights go on here in Portimao. They hold and we're off and we're racing. A great start then from Nico Hülkenberg, on board with him, and Petrov has kept his lead, and Hülkenberg already up into second position, coming down to the first corner. Racing engineering cars third and fourth, locked up brakes into the first corner. Have we got slight contact between Valsecchi and what looked to be one of the Coloni cars? Mortara has made contact with somebody at the back at that turn 1, and the driver's sideways now through turn 3 and into turn 4. The lead, though, being held by Vitaly Petrov with Nico Hülkenberg in second. It's the championship rivals still racing tooth and nail then, as they have been all season here in GP2, and Hülkenberg's looking for a way past Petrov down into turn 5. Petrov covers his line into the hairpin, but Hülkenberg's all over him, wants to get past him early on in this race. 37 laps here off Portimao circuit. Nico Hülkenberg, we're right on board with him now, second position. Vitaly Petrov ahead, the pole sitter, and Hülkenberg hoping to take this team's championship out of the reach of Adax, having sealed the Drivers' Championship last time out in Monza. Lap 1 then here in Portimao is Petrov, Hülkenberg, and then it's one of the Racing Engineerings. I think it's de Grassi and Rodriguez already up to 4th. Danny Close slipping from 2nd on the grid to 5th. Pastor Maldonado, where's he? It's all important for the battle for the team's championship. The battle between Adax and ART. You see on the left-hand side of your screen the drivers pulling into the final few corners of this circuit. Into turn 14 and 15, the downhill off camber, penultimate corner. Great turn, and Petrov looks to have the advantage over Hülkenberg. He's managed to keep him behind him, and the championship contenders cross the start-finish line, and we've got a safety car out. Here in Portimao, they will all file together across the line, and out of my commentary booth I saw Sergio Perez having a little look at Alvaro Perez up in 14th position. From the start of 24th, Alvaro Perez has made up 10 places on the first lap. Wow, what a first lap from the local boy. And Eduardo Mortara's stricken car, well, that ends what's been a pretty disappointing weekend for the Italian. He was quick in the wet, disappointing in qualifying, disappointed himself to be 1.8 seconds off pole. And for poor old Edo, unfortunately, it's a disappointingly early end to the race for him. So behind the safety car here in Portimao, it's Petrov, Hülkenberg, de Grassi, Roldan Rodriguez 4th, Danny Close 5th, Pastor Maldonado 6th, Diego Nunez 7th, and Guido van der Garde in 8th. Mortara getting out of his car. I wonder if that thing's stuck in gear and isn't moving anywhere. That's the decision, not to try and move it with the safety car there. And Chandok's out of the race already, and I wonder if it was contact between him and Mortara through that first corner that caused Mortara's exit and has caused another early bath for Karun Chandok. So as Karun gets out of his car, a replay of the start, then a great start from Vitaly Petrov, an even better start though from Hülkenberg in 3rd on the grid, sweeping in front of both Racing Engineering cars as de Grassi gets past Danny Close. And on the right hand side of your screen you see Nunez come in, and at the back Mortara made contact with, I think that's Villa. It is. So Mortara and Villa made contact, and Chandok in the middle of the picture. Was he bumped as well? Nah, he spun. Now he spun just going out of picture there, I think trying to get past Mortara and Villa. And as Villa tried to get back on track again, making contact with Mortara's car. No, it's looks like an engine problem for Chandok then. Smoke pouring out of the back of that Ocean Racing car.